Live television always throws these things at us. So welcome back wherever you're watching around the world to our live streaming telecast of the final round of the FIM Asian Supermoto Championship. We've had race one in dramatic circumstances, won by the visiting Danish man Simon Wilhelmsen. We'll get to him shortly. First up, we'll get to one of the local heroes, Kari Zakaria. Finished fourth in the race, could have been third. You were really pressuring Trekan, but just the heat, the white lines.
Yeah, in Moto 1 I pushed too much for overtake Trekan, then I have a mistake for the front brake because I too much brake, hard braking in the front, then I crashed. For not lucky for today for Moto 1.
But you still finished fourth, so some good points.
Yeah, but I still can go for the fourth position. Then for Moto 2 I try to podium for round 4.
Yeah, and you're only 15 points away. There is a chance you might get second in the championship if luck goes your way and not somebody else's.
Yeah, I hopefully the Moto 2 have a magic. If I luck for final FIM. So hopefully I can do better for Moto 1 and don't mistake for race. Final.
Would you like to say something to the people in Bahasa?
Saya berharap saya akan buat yang terbaik untuk final ni kerana di sini adalah tempat Malaysia di mana saya, di negara saya. So saya berharap di final ni saya tidak akan membuat mistake pada Moto 1.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
And we'll be back as we move down the paddock and check out some more of our top three place getters in just a moment. Well, welcome back to the Paddock Show here at the FIM Asia Supermoto live streaming. We've just had fourth position. Now we're in position number 3, the guy that finished third, Trekan Tantong. Trekan, Sawadi Cup, Kun Sabadi Cup.
Sabadi Cup.
The race, Zakaria tried to make pressure you, but you stood off, got up to second, back to third, but still some good points as well.
Yes. Very happy for the Moto 1 because I get the first and I second and make the point different 13 points. Yes.
Was it very slippery out there because we saw a lot of crashes?
Yes, very slippery in the white line. Have the white line in the track and I crashed same like Harley today in the Friday. Same crash. Yes. Because I have the white line, it pushed and brake too much. Yeah.
Did you feel Zakaria behind you, or did you have his measure?
Yes, I feel nervous. Nervous for he followed me and really close to me.
And what about for race number 2? Any change of tactics? Because now because you had a bad position on the grid in position number 5, Now you have position number 3.
Yeah, and my plan is in Moto2, no mistake and just follow the game. Yeah.
Do you think you can pressure Lewis into a mistake?
I don't be text.
Would you like to say in Thai to all your fans in Thailand about your race?
โอเคครับก็ยังไงก็ติดตามช่วยเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยนะครับเพราะว่าตอนนี้ก็คะแนนได้นำอยู่13 แต้มแล้วก็แชมป์เอเชียอยู่ไม่ไกลครับก็ผมจะเอาแชมป์เอเชียกลับไปฝากคนใดทุกคนนะครับผมสวัสดีครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
And that was position number 3, Tritan Tantong, who's still got a chance of taking out the championship with 21 points behind, but it's going to be a big ask. All the best for Tritan. Well, welcome back. We've done a bit of a stroll down the paddock here in pit lane at the moment. We've come to a man that finished second in the race. He could have won it, but he made it very hard for himself by a slight mistake. Lewis Cornish, you're pretty well in command of the championship. You've extended the lead from 19 to 21 points, but boy, you made it hard for yourself.
Yeah, you know, I guess the problem was some of the back markers got in the way and I had to push a little bit harder than what I necessarily wanted to, but you know, Simon was right on my arse all race, so that was obviously another factor for the crash. You know, I knew that if I even have 1 or 2 bad laps, Simon's going to be right there, and you know, it's the same for him. He made mistakes from the pressure that I was putting on him, you know, so I think next race we're both going to learn from what's happened in race 1, and you know, it'd be good for both of us to stay on 2 wheels and just have it out for 20 minutes, you know, like none of this happened or this happened, you know, just want to see, you know, who can come out on top after 20 minutes.
Well, saying that, at the start of the race, you really got a good hole shot off you to go into the lead. What were you thinking then about in second position?
You know, Simon made a little bit of a mistake, and that's what allowed me into the lead. But yeah, you know, I could actually see my pit board, and I could see that I was actually opening up a slight gap on Simon as we like entered the mid race kind of stage. But yeah, like I said, you know, I just made a mistake, pushing maybe a little bit too hard, or maybe the track surface had changed or something. Like, you know, for me it's a little bit of a surprise that I crashed there. I felt like I was doing the same thing, lap in, lap out, but just that one lap, you know, it wasn't meant to be, and I crashed. But yeah, like I said, I'll try and learn from it, you know. same as Simon. If we can both stay on, it'll be a good race for sure.
Well, being so close to the championship win, and I'm sure you were getting signals from your pit board to let you know where Trican was, because if he dropped back to fourth when you were leading, that was a championship for you. But what goes through your head during that race? Were you actually thinking about the championship at all with points?
I guess it's in the back of my mind, but ultimately I don't want to be finishing second, so I'm trying to chase Simon down. Yeah, you know, like I said before the race, if there's an opportunity to win the race, I'll bloody give it my hardest, you know. There's no way anyone likes to come racing and not win the race, so yeah, that's the goal ultimately, and obviously in doing so, that'll help wrap up the championship, so why not? Well, now at the start, you've got the first row of the grid, you've got Simon beside you who's got no bearing on the championship, but now beside you on the front row, you've got your man sitting, Trican, sitting right beside you with a pretty good, well, he could really do something from the very start of the race. Have you got any plan there? You know, if it becomes obvious that, you know, I'm sat in fourth or fifth or something like that and I can't win the race, then it'll be a matter of looking at the championship. But I'm just going to see how it pans out, you know. If I get a good start and I'm out front, then yeah, I'm going to give it everything I've got to try and win the race. And, you know, if not, yeah, I'll be thinking of the championship. Like, ultimately, that's the goal here, so just going to bring it home safe and sound. Well, it looks like the boys beside you, the Kenny Motorsports Tecmo Racing team, have got a bit of a head start on you by the early celebrations by the look of it. Got a marvellous setup here with the barbecue and everything they've been doing. Yeah, you know, these boys, they like to go big, and they've invited pretty much everyone they know in KL out for this event, and there's a great atmosphere here. And, you know, it's not just the party, them boys are throwing everything out. They're throwing everything at the bike, everything at the effort that we've done this year. So, you know, and it reflects in our results. You know, I've been giving it everything I've got, and the team have been matching it. So, yeah, you know, I'm proud of where I'm at, and I'm proud of what the team have done for me this year. So well done, and all the best for the next race, and hold that victory trophy aloft later on this evening. That's the plan, Braxy. Cheers. No worries. That's Lewis Cornish. 21 points ahead with one race to go. Like he said, he's only really got to finish the race to wrap up the championship. But as we've seen, anything can happen in racing. Hopefully we'll be back with more action from the Paddock Show before we start the last race at about 4 o'clock this afternoon local time.
Well, welcome back to the live streaming Paddock Show. We can't find our race winner as well as we've been walking up here. He's gone for a shower because he's a bit hot, is Simon Wilhelmsen. But always hot and always cool under pressure. Gabit, not the race you wanted to finish fifth, but talk us through it.
Okay, race 1 I tried to focus my racing line, but I tried to push, but I cannot. But weather very hot, my fitness very low, no power. The race 2 I tried the best. I try focus. Now Naoto get a point with me, and then now I consistent my overall point, third point. So I good lah, very good.
How slippery was it out there? Because we saw a lot of crashes. For you, how slippery was the bike? Were you having any?
Okay. I think my tire no grip, but I use the practice qualifying tire. Now the race 2 I change the new tire. I hope the better for race 1. I try the best for race 2. I try consistent my lap and I do the best.
Yeah, well, there is a chance that you could move into third position in the championship too, with a bit of luck.
Okay. My position the top 3. So I try maintain the race 2, no crash, no problem the bike. I try good position. I front Rakan Harry. I try fighting. Okay.
Would you like to say all that to your friends in Bahasa?
Terima kasih so semua peminat-peminat Supermoto FIM Asia yang datang support Bukit Jalil. So support Gabit dan Hairi Zakaria, Malaysia rider. So thank you very much for coming FIM Asia Supermoto Grand Final. Thank you.
Well done, mate. All the best.
All right, thank you.
And that's everyone's local hero in Malaysia, Gabit. We're coming close to getting closer by the minute to the final race of the 2017 FIM Asia Supermoto Championship. We'll take a short break. We'll get ready for the next race, and we'll be back more with live action here on the YouTube channel and the Facebook page at around 3:30 local time. See you soon.